Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again. So today we're back with some more Zoro gameplay, and again this is the deck list that we're playing today, same deck list as yesterday's Zoro versus Law video. Today, instead of Law, we're gonna be going against Whitebeard, so another red deck that's super powerful in OP02, and it's gonna be a race, right? It's gonna be a race of which one of us can kill the other one the fastest with Whitebeard's tool and all those radical beams versus our aggression of early drops. So let's go ahead and jump right into the games. So in this matchup, we're gonna be going against Whitebeard. And we are going first, and I have the Nami, Robin. I think we keep this hand. Now, unfortunately, Robin is not as good against Whitebeard, but I think this is still pretty good. I like the Sunny. I mean, it's our only choice anyways, but I actually like it anyways. Because if I had another Robin, another Brook, I'm probably gonna have to take it. Oh, of course, they have Whitebeard right away. That's unlucky. I like putting the sits here and attacking and just developing Sunny and Gordon. Just kind of putting them in a position where they have to just block right now. If they don't block, they're taking the damage. We're going to go Sunny, we're going to go Gordon and just pass. Just trying to set up an attack where I can just push a ton of damage into the Whitebeard before he can start setting up with this big Moby Dick, right? They get the Vista, which of course they were going to have the Vista no matter what. It's understandable. How do I put as much damage as I can? I mean, I can do sits, I can do Zoro for another one, and then go for the Nami. So yeah, let's just put the sits here. Then we go Zoro again. Opponent could have radical, I guess not radical beam, but no, they do actually use the radical beam here for just a simple sits K. Wow. We can go Robin instead. Let's go Nami first. Let's go Nami first. We could go Sunny now. I don't think the Robin is gonna do us much. I think I just like the Sunny. I think I'm just gonna go for the Zoro. And just force the opponent to take as much life as possible. Just kind of raise them down. That's a 2k counter for a 6k attack. Which tells me that they probably don't have like any 1k counters in their hand, which is good for us. So no 1k counters in your hand. You use a radical beam and you use an Otama. Okay, so they get to kill the Gordon, sure, with the Sweet Quake. Get to play Marco, so they have their blocker now. I guess that's where Robin would have been nice. Yeah, I guess Robin would have been nice there because we could have go Robin and Otama to stop the Marco. We get another Zoro. So if we have 3 here, we can go 3 here. Play Sunny. Ooh, I would like to attack with one of these Namis, to be honest. Yeah, let's just go sits here again. Try if we can take one more life from them. If they want to block with the Marco, I think that's okay. They get the second Vista. They didn't have the last turn because if they had it, they would have done it. Let's go ahead with Zoro again. They actually block. They're going to discard their Moby Dick. If that's the case, I'm thinking maybe we go for... What if we actually go for Brook? Give it to the Nami. Attack this Marco now. Force the opponent to commit another card or a counter. And then we can still develop the Sunny-kun as well. And that way we have Brook and Sunny-kun on the field for our next turn. We still have 4 life. They let the Marco... No, okay, they had another 1k counter, so I guess maybe they took it from life. Yeah, they must have gotten the Vista as a draw and the Kendra as a life. Because otherwise it doesn't make any sense for them to use the Otama and the Radical Beam on our last attack turn. So here they can kill the Nami and the Zoro. Right? What if we force them to have to commit more? You know what? I'm going to force them to commit more. If you want to kill this Zoro, I want you to commit more. They have a second Marco. They got a big boy here. So that's another 1k counter. Wow. I'm so confused here. We do have the Whitebeard, right? So it doesn't matter if we attack anymore, by the way, right? I don't think our attack really matters anymore. Our attack doesn't... I guess we want to attack... The fact that the opponent has double marker is going to make our next turn kind of awkward. I really want to play this Whitebeard now. I think we just slap the Whitebeard now. Because, I mean, doing the life now is not really going to do much. Because the opponent's going to take a life anyways next turn. So I think I'm just going to go for the Vista. And just keep my whole board so that next turn I set up for like a really big attack with 5 units. So even though the opponent has double Marco, it shouldn't be a big deal. Unless they also play Whitebeard. Okay, so that means that they actually don't take the life. Most of the Whitebeard's decks that I have seen don't actually play Whitebeard. I'm okay getting punished because of that. Especially now that the opponent also... Because the opponent also has the Moby Dick, right? So I think we actually lose. Because the opponent actually had the Whitebeard, and obviously they have the blockers, I do think we actually lose. We have the Makino to put some pressure, but that's my only 2k counter. This Whitebeard is at 8, so no matter what, we need to go 8 here, 8 here. We can take them. We can take this up to 5. It's at 6. This is 8. 1. Opponent has access to Radical Beam or something different. 1 on this to get it up to 6. 7, 7, 8. That leaves us with 3. So the last 3 needs to just be on my units that are attacking, right? So let's go here. Let's start with the 8. I think we just lose next turn, right? We just lose next turn. So we have to just go all in now. I didn't play around the Whitebeard, so that's my fault. Opponent gets rid of the Josu because they want to just block there. We can go for another. I guess, can we survive? Can we actually survive? If we kill their Marco, if we kill both Marcos, opponent has Whitebeard, Atmos, and double Whitebeard and the Atmos, everything buffed up by Moby Dick. The only way that we survive is by killing both Marcos and the Atmos, and I don't think we have enough attacks. So I think we just go all in. Yeah, I think we just go all in for the Whitebeard. Forcing to have the counters here. Again, they're pretty sure they have a Radical Beam because they kept one in their hand. It's my fault for not playing around it. They're gonna let the blocker die. So this is telling me they definitely have that Radical Beam then, right? Again, Makino gets me to 6, and Zoro gets it to 7, and this gets it to 8. YB is already at 10. Can we get another card? This is only going up to 6. It's never enough to actually get there. It's never enough. Makino, not enough to get us there. I guess we can force them to use the Radical Beam first. The Radical is going to be 4. So we can beat the Radical Beam by attacking with Sunny as a... No, because this is going to be a 12 with the 4. We can't get this to 12. We probably want to get that one to 12. Yeah, I guess let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. This is going to be 6, 7, 8, 9. Force the opponent to have the 2k blocker, the 2k counter. And then we just go here. Ooh. And if they have it, they have it. Radical Beam plus a 2k. Radical Beam is 4. That gets them to 12. And they need to have a 2k. 1k is not enough. If they have Radical Beam, they have to block one of my other attacks. Did opponent just miss? Oh, I guess wait. I can't. I was waiting for them to answer, but I was stuck on the select target for Whitebeard. I think this could be it. Radical Beam, 2K or double 1K. Opponent, don't tease us. We got it, and of course they disconnected because why wouldn't they? I did misplay, right? I did not playing around the Whitebeard is a big deal. A lot of lists, like I don't see a lot of Whitebeard lists that are actually running Whitebeard. Even when they're playing the whole Moby Dick scenario. So I was thinking, you know, I don't need to put pressure on them. I want to keep my units alive so that they don't die. And I know that they were gonna have to take the one life. But by playing the Whitebeard, they were able to keep that life, but it didn't matter because we still got through an 8,000 power Whitebeard. So I wonder what really was in their hand. Radical Beam was 4, so as long as we played around it, opponent needed to use the Radical Beam on that attack with the Sunny if they took into account that. So it's just a misplay for the opponent, but it happens. So GG's. Hey, welcome back. Yeah, so a little bit of an iffy matchup there. I think obviously I wouldn't have wanted the opponent didn't misplay and kept track of the fact that my Whitebeard was going to be able to go to 13, which is going to be out of range of the Radical Beam. But we take those, right? We take those. People are still learning this game, especially myself. I think there were a couple plays that could have probably done better in that game. Maybe playing around Whitebeard would have been, you know, a good start. So misplays are going to happen. It still was a fun enough game that I think it was worth the showcasing. So hope you also agree with that and enjoy to this game. As always, if you like our content, make sure to like this video below and subscribe to us. We're trying to post One Piece card game videos every single day. So all the support will help us out a lot. Enjoy the rest of your day and I'll see you again tomorrow.